give it this to Scott. We were given
Yes, so
zoning change.
at that previous planning and zoning meeting in November, had this discussion about rezoning that outlot 20, that's the road and salvage yard property. And the P&Z had considered at that time they were not interested in proceeding. The action taken was actually to take no action on the proposal to rezone the road and salvage yard property. Okay? But if the Reardons are agreeable to this, then they could, the change being made with the commission would consider it then. The city council has discussed this more, and they would like you to work through the process to consider the rezoning of that property. Okay? And laid out that process in the commission's memo. That the process would be that we'd set a public hearing date, and then we'd give notice to the property owner of that public hearing. Okay? The planning and zoning would then hold that public hearing. You'd have 60 days to make your recommendation to the city council. Okay, and upon receiving that recommendation, which can be, of course, pro or con, suggest that we would do it or not. But upon receiving that recommendation, then the council is going to set a public hearing date and give notice to the property owner. And then the council would take action to potentially rezone that property. Okay. If the planning and zoning does give a recommendation that the property not be rezoned, the city council can still proceed and rezone the property, but it does require a 3/4 vote of the council members.
I have a question. Why do they want to change this? I mean, I guess if it's been told, I didn't ever really hear. I was asked the other day, and I can't answer it.
You want to talk to that a little bit, Mayor?
But I've talked to DOT about the junkyard for several years, and they said the next procedure we have to do is rezone it. And the reason to rezone it is that we don't want another one coming in after they're done.
Well, you're just picking out just that one section out of the industrial area.
Right.
Well, I'm going to have to ask a question. Is this still because the town wants to get rid of the salvage yard? I mean, they have put up the fence. As far as I know, they have done everything that the city requested. I mean, I'm not trying, but I'm just not comfortable in existing business that would be granddaddied in under most circumstances.
And I would tell you that under DOT regulations, if you have a salvage yard, you have to be open 32 hours a week. You have to have an office, a shop, and a phone number. And they have none of that. There's no business there. To me, it's a fenced-in yard full of iron. And anybody that can drive by, I would think, would see the same thing.